Hey up, welcome back to another episode of Fishing Up North. It'll be quite a short one, this one. So we're back at the Brafferton, which is definitely a runs water. Me and Alf have been here a couple of hours. I've had 3 fish so far, fishing off the bottom. Alf's had about 3, I think, as well, off the top. He's actually fishing a lake behind me over here, where we started off, but it was far too windy. It is a windy day today, so I apologise if the wind is quite bad. Where is that sun? It's there. So, yeah. But I thought I'd try something a bit different today, because this is a runs water, and I've fished here many a time, caught hundreds and hundreds of, I don't know, 7 to 20 pound carp from here. Obviously 20 pound is not the norm, but certainly £7 is quite average. I reckon the ones I've had this morning between 5 and 7. But I want to try go zig fishing. So, all that thought. Okay then, so zig fishing. Fishing that I completely understand. I get that fish are up in the water, etc. However, have I ever had much success on my zig fishing? No. I think in my whole life I've caught 1 fish. I've lost a big fish once on a zig. But actually bringing in very little. So last year I thought, right, I'm going to concentrate on zig fishing. However, most of the fisheries I fished last year banned it, so I couldn't actually fish. So I've got a kit here. This is a adjustable zig to save me from having to. Sorry, the legs come out a little bit there. To save me having to change the length of the zig. So it's I think this is a tracker zig. Quite a clever one this. You can change the top, and also you can fill it with liquid, which is I'm going to do as well. And on the end I've got a black and yellow little zig bit. Those that don't know how they work, I'm sure you do. But basically cast it in, that lands on the bottom, and then basically you let line out, and that basically floats to the top, because that floats on there, which I'll blow over, and then this whole thing drags the line up as well. And you can adjust, so the minimum you can fish is which is what, 2 foot, 1 foot, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to try it in here. This is full and packed with carp. Never zig fish here before. Let's see what goes on. Let me just show you the what's on the end. There you go. That's what's on the end of it. And there's the rest of the gubbins that goes on it. So I'm just going to put some liquid in here that releases quite slowly, which is quite clever. And then we'll put it on the bite cam and see what happens. Right, let's get some liquid in it. Two more. Nice.
Just had a little mirror.
Alright. Okay.
Anything else for you?
No, mate, a bit quiet, so I've got some zig out. Right, come with me while I cast the zig. Don't know how much you can see. Right, well done. Good water. Right, let's see what happens with that. And I can adjust it by moving it up and down if needed. See what happens. So yeah, well, it's been in about 15 minutes now. Nothing so far on the ziggins. Yeah, just want to talk about the weather. Wind. In fairness, I have moved. I was on a lake behind us here to start off with, and I was directly in this wind, which is coming right down into this corner that I'm in on this other lake. Well, yeah, I just couldn't cope with that. However, the fish off the top, which is what Alf wants to do today, is quite good on that lake. So, yeah, I've moved to this lake in the corner, a bit more shelter. But yeah, the wind today is howling. The water's like a sea. That you want to be aware of. I have something beeping big time. Let me just go and investigate. Is that going off? Yes, it is. Okay, fish on. You can watch this in this margin here. Left a landing net. Here. Dump of fish is in it. That one. Give it 5 pounds. Right. Come this way. We will net it here. Got it. Right, he's in the net. Let's get the thing sorted out. 2 seconds, I'll show you him. Right, here we go. He's in the cradle. Good old favourite bait of the minute. Oh, he's lost me. Drop the lead. Really wanted to be dropping leads in here, but yeah. Must be ripples. And here he is, standard fishing here. What's that? £5? Give me for that. Well, I gave in on the zig fishing. That did absolutely nothing.
pretty one. Looks good. Good. I've had that square the same size. Come back, eat the sandwich.
You get it? Pleased with that 17-pounder. Strange looking white walker fish. Yeah, as Alf said, it looked like a sturgeon. It did look of a sturgeon, but it was definitely a wiry old carp. So, 4:15 now. The boy is back with me, having his sandwich. After being surface fishing over there for ages. I should have given you a camera to take over there, you know, that chest cam, you could have used that. But I didn't. But he did about 10 or 11 fish off the top. Nothing humongous. All up to about 10 pound, I think. So yeah, we continue. So I was watching some geezes fly above us. Right, the rods have gone back in. A big chunk of meat on that one to see if we can wangle another whopper out. Apparently there's a 30-pounder in here. But yeah, I've yet to see anyone catch anything massive out of here. That's probably one of the biggest fish I've seen come out of here, to be honest. So yeah, on we go. Fish on. Alf is in on his margin rod. Let's take the net and go and check him out. He's saying decent.
We're all the way out there.
Oh. Play him a little bit, because otherwise he'll be a bit lively. There's no hiding what you caught that with. This session coming to an end. Quite a short video this, as there's no specimen fish in this lake. It is definitely a runs water, although it's not been as runny as it normally is today. We started off on the Ghost Lake next door. I used to really like that lake. It was full of ghost carp, and literally was a fisher chuck, decent fish, like above 10 pounds. And we got on there this morning and we saw loads of dead fish, and yeah, I had my rods in for about an hour and nothing, which is unheard of for here. In fairness, Alpha stayed on there and has done some surface fishing and done alright actually. By all accounts, I've actually sent him back round there with a camera, so hopefully I'll have some footage of some surface fishing from him. So I've come onto this side of the lake, or this side, onto a different lake called Spring Lake, and yeah, had an alright session. I think I want to I'm definitely into double figure fish. I haven't filmed all of them because some of them are under £5. But yeah, a really nice 17 pounder. This is the witching hour now. It is about 5:15, and normally it does go a bit wild at this time, but it hasn't. So it's been a nice day out on the bank. A little bit windy for my liking, but the other bonus about being on this side of being on this lake over this side was I've been out the wind all day, because over there was a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I think that'll be the end of this, of me wrapping up this session today. Nice to get out with the boy. Nice for him to catch some fish, which is what he said he wanted to do, and for me to catch a 17 pounder, which is a nice fish on a day fishery like this. So yeah, I'll unless there's another big fish turns up, I'll sign off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.